Hello and welcome to a very belated edition of Grubber's Game Box. I am your host, Kevin Grubb, of GamingCulture.org, the site that asks how are video games a reflection of society. And today we've got a great game that is really just a simulation of society, or society in a democracy. This is Democracy 2 by Positech Games, released in December 2007, so don't expect much from the graphics. However, this is a pretty cool simulation game that really shows how in a democracy one decision can have a ripple effect across multiple segments of society. So this game was on sale over the US election the other day, and I'd been looking at this for a while and was simply compelled to pick it up. So I did. I picked it up for a Hamilton, democracy. And I played it a little bit last night and got, destroyed by my stupid little country that had issues with pollution. I was kicked out of office. I think I got 9% of the popular vote. The opposition got, 91% of the popular vote. So yeah, something of a landslide. Well, and enough of that. Let's look to the future. Let's move together as a country, start a new game. And speaking of countries, we can pick a country. What I picked last time was Zambezia, agricultural and poor with high political apathy. Apparently, they didn't like being homeless, so because I didn't fix that in my first term, they threw me out of office. We have a lot of different options, and they will affect how you go about playing the game. I think countries that are poor are more difficult to play. So you have this country, debt-ridden state where voting is compulsory. I get the feeling that would be very difficult. Fredonia, liberal and atheist, so it's like Reddit, the country. I think I want to play as a capitalist country. Let's try capitalist heaven. Now, this one would probably be easier, but let's just try this. So you get to pick your party name and your opposition party name, who will be the only ones able to they'll run against you at the end of these terms. Each time you end a term, it'll advance 3 months, so get closer and closer to a new election. You can mess with this stuff too. I won't, because it says you really shouldn't unless you've played for a while. And I played one game and I lost, so we'll move along. Okay, the game actually crashed right there. So it's a humble endeavor. So you start out having won an election. You start out with a budget surplus, which is nice. But you also start out with some situations. So here we've got pollution, technology backwater, contagious disease, teacher strike, asthma epidemic, teacher shortage, and homelessness. So these things, some of these make sense. You have a teacher shortage, you have a teacher strike, and you have a technology backwater. Those are probably all related. Pollution's also probably related to the asthma epidemic and contagious disease. And homelessness is what it is. We'll try to fix all of these things because the people of whatever this country is called, Kukulana, have elected me, and I take that task seriously. So this is the main screen here, and it's simple enough to understand after a while. There are basically 4 things going on here in the center. So you have, these are your various interest groups. So if you hover over one of them, such as socialist, you'll see what factors affect their approval rating. So you see that some of these factions here are yellow, some are green, some are red. Red is bad, green is good, yellow's in the middle. And behind it you see a little gray bar there, and that basically tells you how much of the population belongs to that particular group. So we have everyone here, and everyone belongs to that. But if we look at middle income, it represents about more than half of the total population. And obviously this stuff isn't going to add up to 100, because you could have somebody who's a middle-income liberal trade unionist, or you could have somebody who's religious who smokes and is a farmer. So they overlap quite a bit. Other things here, we've got the blue stuff, which are factors in our economy. So we've got oil supply, oil demand, air travel. These are all in the infrastructure section here. This is foreign affairs, this is welfare, this is economy, this is commerce, taxes. This is in public services, and this is in justice. So everything here is it belongs to a certain category. So down here we've got our corporation tax, inheritance tax, internet tax. Oh my god, I should repeal that. Anyway, and each of these things obviously they're factors that affect things, right? So we look at the internet tax. Who does that affect? It affects internet access, GDP, and middle earnings. So we want GDP to go up. So obviously the internet tax would help my coffers, which are up here, my income. I've got my expenditures. I've got debt. So let us look at other things. So we've got the black things, which are our policies. So we can affect policies directly, and to affect a policy that costs something called political clout, I think, or something. Political capital is what it's actually called. And that's up here. So for this turn, we've got 21 political capital. And then let's see, let's affect gambling. We'll just look at gambling. So I can affect the gambling here by moving the slider around, and it'll affect different groups. So if I increase my support for gambling in the state, I imagine that liberal support will go up, religious support will go down, GDP might go... I don't know, actually. I'm bad at economics. Unemployment will probably go up, and capitalists will be happy as well. I'm not going to mess with that right now, but you can see that... So let's say I affected capitalists. Or, no, excuse me, let's say I affected GDP. If I affect GDP, you can see that directly capitalists in the center there are going to be affected by it, and their support of me is going to go up if GDP goes up. But it's also going to affect other things. You can see the red lines will affect certain things negatively. So if GDP goes down, it'll affect crime, but it'll also affect it'll also possibly improve air quality. Or no, excuse me, other way around. I think crime affects GDP. Oh, sorry, yeah, you can see which line. So the line goes where. So so higher GDP, for instance, improves air travel, but it negatively affects air quality. Whereas if you look at crime, if crime goes up, it adversely affects GDP. So it's complicated, but the point is everything affects everything. And finally, I've got these red things, which are the bad things that we saw initially. And we see here that like the teacher strike is really affecting parents in my country, and they are not a small group. And you can see how negatively they're being annoyed by everything that's going on here. Asthma, teacher shortage, and teacher strike. Little Timmy is coughing and can't learn, so that's an issue. We need to fix that. And it's really about managing interests across the board here. So I want to affect this stuff, but the only thing I can actually touch is the black things, and I can also create new policies up here, somewhere here. And I can do it across my different categories. Different taxes, different services I can do. I can basically turn my country into a police state, detention without trial. I can enforce a severe death penalty. I can legalizing prostitution isn't exactly the hallmark of a dystopia, but there are a lot of interesting things I can do, and we'll try to start doing that. I'm not good at this game. When I seriously lost in my first election when I played, and I haven't played since then, so I could very well lose in my first election. And wouldn't that be a great study of society? Anyway, so we really want to boost the parents and poor people. They're not so happy with creationism. Well, I'm not too wild about it either. So let's see if I can. No, I can't. So this is the cost, basically. To raise it, it costs me 34. To lower it, it costs me 34. I can't do anything about it. I'm teaching both systems as it is. It's also contributing to the fact that my country is a technology backwater, but it's probably keeping the religious happy. It's obviously annoying the liberals. So I am going to try to affect this stuff first. So I've got a teacher shortage. How can I improve that? Let's improve state schools, right? Right, I can raise it here. Lowering it will cost me a lot more political capital, but I'm gonna raise funding for schools because I want to get rid of that So I can do wooden school huts, shared textbooks, modern textbooks, student laptops. Let's do modern textbooks for an even 12 billion a year. 12.5. So that's enough. And I've also got cabinet members here. Yellow. That's good. I've got these guys here. The better they are at their jobs, the more likely my policies are to be enacted, and they've got their own things here. So if I enact a policy that is unpatriotic internationally, then this guy is going to be real slow about it. And if I do something that is very capitalist internationally, then he'll also be pretty slow about it. He'll be annoyed at me. His loyalty will go down. I can also fire them, but none of these people are that good. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. I think these people are fine for now. So I've got one political capital left. It's not enough to do a lot. I've got reports here. And you can see that I'll get this report in the next turn as well, and they'll tell me if there are any issues. So let's go to the next turn. Click to continue. Right, so every turn there will occasionally be something like this. It's like an event, and you need to roll with it. So for this one, you have to make a decision, essentially. And it's guaranteed to make somebody upset and somebody happy. So I've got to appoint a UN ambassador. Either someone who is well-liked down here, or somebody who is hated internationally, but this is going to be more popular among my patriotic conservative citizens. This will be more popular among liberals. I should do the one that's more popular among liberals because they don't like me right now. Also, you know, I have a liberal bent when it comes to international relations. So I've got a 13.07 billion surplus each quarter, which is good. 12% of them intend for me to vote in the next election. It was 11% last quarter, so that's great. Election's not for a while. That's fine. But we got to make sure that we get our party membership is more, and nothing to report now from intelligence. So what else have I got here? I improved state schools significantly, so I don't want to mess with that. I want to get rid of the technology backorder thing, so let's improve our science funding by quite a bit. It's cheap, but it's good. It's going to make my state employees really happy. Improve state I'll have more state employees, which is good. Improve GDP, energy efficiency, internet access. Basically, researching science is good. It just costs money, so let's do that. Boom, science. Bill Nye, I will make you proud. Let's see, what else have we got? Parents are still upset with me. There's not a ton I can do about, I gotta affect air quality somehow. So air quality is affected by a number of different factors. So, and I gotta fix pollution here. What is it affected by? So air quality, I need to fix that. I need to find a way to reduce car usage. Yeah, so high earnings is affecting that. I need to... Let's try to reduce CO2. Okay, this is no fun, okay. Let's put a car tax... No, sorry, a petro tax. Petrol. And we gotta... I can't do anything with this now, but I will need to eventually... I do need to increase my tax of oil, but I can't do that right now, so that's fine. So I gotta wait till my next turn. Global economy is doing well, GDP is doing well, school sponsorship. Yes, our schools need improvements here. Basically, I have a choice between sponsorship and ideals. I need the money. Boom. That doesn't make parents happy. I'm going to be furious. I'm trying to get my kids educated here. Alright, so let's increase the petrol tax if possible. I can't. I have to wait. I might be able to do something in the meantime that's cheap. Can I, car tax? No, we're not going to do that. Let's, wait till the next turn. Ooh, terrorist attack. Something Patriots are upset. It's my fault for not boosting defense spending. Not much I can do. Freedom Act, sure, why not? You can see here the Patriots are absolutely furious with me, and that's bad because they make up about 75% of my country. State employees are pretty happy, conservatives are still pretty happy. Okay, let's increase the petrol tax. That's going to upset people, but it needs to be done. Unfair. Let's do it. Alright. State schools. And oh, I can't do that yet. Why don't we also increase our intelligence services? It's gonna make liberals mad, but they're simply more they're simply more patriots I need to appease, so let's do that. I really gotta fix this stuff. Can I get the hospitals better? Can't do that yet. I need to boost this. My economy's good, so if I improve my health services, it'll be good. Technological advantage. Good. This I'm boosting science and technology. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm still a technology backwater. Okay, no longer. Good. And food proposal. Yes. Genetically modified crops. I think that's cool. Space cabbage or something. Like, that's just awesome to me. The idea of that is pleasant, so don't want to do foreign aid. I really need to make my patriots happy. We'll increase our military spending. Yeah. Patriots. Highly trained military. Yes, that's gonna cost a lot of money. But it's okay, because I still have a ton of income. Yeah, it's awesome. Technology advantage, it's good. Can I knock out? No, I can't. I really need to knock out creationism. You can't cancel it either, you have to pick one or the other. Disease. I know I'm not gonna get reelected. Being a politician sucks if this is how it actually is. Gated communities. That's not gonna do well for. I need to make conservatives and patriots happier. Border control. Boom. I'll do that the next round. Yes, good. There is a shortage of homes in our country and the government is under pressure to relax planning laws and allow previously restricted greenbelt land to be built on. Yeah, it's okay. Sure. I am infuriating. Okay, there we go. The Patriots are kinda happy again. I really need to get this in the green. Parents are happy, everybody's just getting happier, that's good. That's good. Teacher strike is still a thing. I really want to know how it's affecting that. Unemployment. Literacy. How's literacy? University grants. Let's do that. Boom. Education. Yes. And border controls. Yeah. Random passport checks, biometric. Liberals are just gonna have to deal with that. I know the liberals aren't happy with me, but there are just so many more conservatives. No, actually they're not, but I am making patriots happier, which is what I need. Okay. I also think this is funny, so I can get the look at the liberals. Huh. Look at him. Yeah, he's not too happy with the armed police and homelessness. He's currently not too happy. He is fanatically opposed to the government. Slightly happy. He's slightly happy. Okay, capitalist, that's good. This is your way of like looking at different people to see what they think of you. No more political capital. Yeah. Economic miracle. Yeah. That caused my frame rate to go down. Airplanes. Yeah. People smuggling. That's not good. Fine, we'll go into the liberals. They can stay. Patriots are still happy, environmentalists are none too pleased. What's my report say about? 25%, that's good. And I'm not even halfway through my electoral cycle. Disease is still a problem. Boom. Excellent health prevention. And I'm still gotta. Oh man, and my debt is going down too. Look at that. Look at me. I'm a good leader. All right, let's move on. Oh no. Oh no. How do I deal with that? That's fine. Capitalists will be happy with it. I don't care about the socialists. And they like me somehow. I don't even know why. State employees love me. Good for them. Okay, so these are threats. The true way is a kind of losers. Security effectiveness. So let's boost. I should boost my police a little bit, or regular police. No, I'm fine. They're armed police, right? They're heavily armed. Okay. No wonder liberals hate me. Wait. Oh, that's weird. That's funny. According to this game, racial profiling will reduce crime, and reduce violent crime at that. And will... Yeah, so reducing racial profiling will reduce racial tension. That makes sense. But increasing it will decrease crime, decrease violent crime, and decrease liberal support. The liberal support thing I can understand. The violent crime stuff, it's a bold stance, video game. I need to do something about these people who want to, you know, community policing. Yeah, sure, great, that's good. Let's get behind that. It's only just one political capital. It's not that expensive. Yeah. And I've got reserves. Look at that. Money. I can just spend money. I've got university grants. Got science funding. Let's lower the income tax a little bit, okay? There. That's happy, right? There we go. I know I'm gonna lose the election still. I know it. It's not fair. How does everyone like me? Moderately unhappy, that's fine. Who isn't moderately unhappy with the government? I should probably enact a new policy or two. Let's enact state. Can I? Let's enact some state housing. That's important because yeah, that's important because this is still an issue, and that affects parents, I think. Yeah, no, it affects people who are mad at me, so that's good. If I can improve that, I think we're in a good spot. Community policing all the way. I'm not. I should probably. Huh. I should probably make handgun laws more strict. It's not going to make patriots happy. Good. Hell no, we're allowing marriages. Parents are happy again. Let's total ban on handguns. I know. I'll upset my American viewers, but hey, I'm American too. I'm just in Hong Kong, so I can't use guns. Just cap guns. They're fun. Capitalists are super happy. Look at them. GDP all the way. I think they're really happy with the reserves and how much money I'm spending on things. So I don't understand how. Right. So disease is still an issue. We should work on that. Public services. Free school meals. Yes. Hell yeah. Free school meals. Chicken nuggets for everyone. Let's see, what else have we got? Pollution controls. I'm sorry, we need that. The capitalists are gonna have to be okay with this, because, oh my god, it affects GDP. Alright, that's enough. The capitalists are gonna have to be okay with it. They are fanatically supportive. The GDP is why. I need to keep on boosting GDP. Tax shelters. No, I don't think that. Whatever. I'm okay with socialists being a little bit upset. In fact, in order to make them happier, I think I might even. Yeah, alright. Next turn I'll boost those. Yes! Crime-free, no more homelessness, no more contagious diseases, environmental protests, whatever. I just enacted a law. These people are not happy. Or they don't know when to be content. This is why China doesn't have democracy. Alright, let's see. Planning permission has been requested for the expansion of some of our country's largest airports. There's simply not enough capacity for the number of flights that want to land here. Tourism industry, GDP, fine, expansion. I know there'll be noise and crap, but this is a utopia. Okay, let's build the tech. Yeah, well that's fine. They're already pretty happy, so I'm not gonna pretend like they're not seeing it. It's their report. How am I not popular among our citizens? Jeez. I just got rid of stuff. Okay, let's enact another policy. Maybe it'll be good. Recycling, consumer rights. Agriculture subsidies. Car emissions limits. Wait, so what's the issue right now? Pollution. We can make our environmentalists happy. They make up like 50% of the country, so let's yeah. It'll make them happier. Let's try to do something else. Yeah, so that'll help the environmentalists, as would a plastic bag tax. Capitalist, you have to remain happy for me, okay? There are no issues over here. I want to see if I can. There's something else I can do right now. High productivity. Good. Ban fox hunting after years. Debate. It's cruel. Rural pastime. Oh, jeez. It's probably gonna make environmentalists happy. Liberals happy. I don't really have any farmers. Capitalists are a little less happy. That's fine. I can. Do I have a luxury tax? Property tax? Corporation tax? Car tax? Inheritance tax, okay. We'll reduce the inheritance tax. Next. Do I have a luxury tax? I can't tell. Income. Property. Poor are incredibly pleased. They were not happy before, but liberals, they're upset. I gotta come up with some stuff to make them happy. Beach it. Okay. Yeah, we want parents to be happy. I think that annoys. I wonder who that annoys. Who's gonna vote for me? 40%? It's disappointing, but it's better. Okay, nobody's in the red for me right now, which is good. Maybe I can boost farm subsidies to make the farmers happy. There aren't many of them, but I want to keep them out of the red. It's okay, I guess we need to do a... okay, we'll wait till the next turn and we can do that. We'll do some... No! Ah. Fine, we'll allow it. I don't... Subliminal advertising, you don't buy it if you don't need it. There. You can tell I'm in marketing. Let's do it. Alright, let's rural development grants. Let's do it. This is why I've got GDP will improve, everybody will be happy, capitalists will not be happy. I'm doing my best here. Liberals are not happy again, the religious are not. Why aren't the religious happy? Stem cell, are you kidding me? I can lower that and make the religious a little bit happier, because there aren't many of them, but the capitalists are upset, so I need to boost them. Good, okay. I want a database. Crime. High productivity, high technological advantage. Fine, I'll make you happy. Oh no, I can't do that. Okay, I'm not doing policy. Ooh. Some of this stuff makes me squeamish. Like mandatory. Let's look at the economy. I want to try to get capitalists back on board here. Wow, I would need a lot of political capital for that. Citizenship tests. Patriots are okay. I really do need to improve the capitalists, but how? Capitalists, what's your beef? Small business grants, okay. Bam. Are capitalists happy with that or not? There we go. Let's do that. What else do you like? Plastic bag tax, I'm sorry, I need that. Tax shelter, sorry, you're as high as it's gonna go. GDP is... doing my best here, really. Transport. Let's make... How do we make capitalists happy? Okay, fine. I've got a ton in reserves. I really should be spending more. Ah. No, jeez. No, I'm not building a toxic waste dump. It's a terrible idea. You should be ashamed. Alright, so now I've got to make some liberals happy without infuriating the capitalists. So there are more liberals than religious, so the religious tend to vote very strongly based on... So each of these groups has things that... So if we look at, for instance, this person, these are the most important influences. So this person's most strongly influenced by capitalism, patriotism, religiousness, and each person's different, I think. Yeah. So this person's more socialist and is less influenced by religion. I don't know if it's an order or if it's just by these green bars. Either way, it differs. I'm pretty sure religion probably is a bit more it probably is a higher priority amongst people as it is in real life. No words. Boom. Ah. Good. Oil drilling. Sure. That won't make liberals happy. Environmentalists are already pretty happy, so I'm not worried about that. I'm trying to get the capitalists to be happier though. So let us reduce the minimum alcohol. Man, let's lower taxes, shall we? Property tax. Alright, I'll do that next turn. Yeah, I'm not gonna ban things. I won't compromise my values. My values in this video game. Let's see. I was gonna do something, but then I completely forgot. See, everybody's happy now. I think I might win the next election. Oh, I wanted to reduce property taxes. Good. Let's say abolish property tax. I can do that. And let's cut the corporate tax. I'm sorry, I won't ban animal testing because I like humans better. Drawing near, currently have blah blah blah. Largest by a noticeable margin, 83% of the vote. We're in a recession, but we still have a good amount of reserves. So let's abolish the property tax as I promised. Go on to the next turn. And I think I just won the election. Let's look at the detailed results. Nice. It seems like everyone was more or less in my side. Even the religious were pretty in my my favor. Continue the presidency briefly. Okay. Nice. Nobel Prize for my people. I'm gonna approve the ban. I don't care if it's obstructionist. And that'll be it, basically. I could continue and try to reduce the, yeah, you can see I started down here and really improved. Not bad. So I think that's it. This is Democracy 2, and it's a great reflection of the way... I mean, it's obviously a big simplification of things, but if you look at it holistically and understand that, hey, it's a game, it's a simulation, but it's still a game, then you could definitely appreciate that whenever a policymaker makes decisions, the implications of it go far and wide. And you can see, when I was playing, I had to make concessions for one group in favor of the other. I definitely had to pander. I definitely had to support groups that were bigger. So I definitely, for instance, had to support the capitalists more than the socialists. And hey, but both groups managed to be satisfied because of compromise. So for the socialists, I had state housing, which probably upset capitalists. But for the capitalists, I eliminated the property tax. I lowered the corporation tax. I just absolutely destroyed the GDP, destroyed in a good way. And hey, even though I've got a budget deficit, or I'll be earning a deficit soon, I've got debt already, actually. Once that recession's over, then my GDP will improve, and I think I did pretty well. I could continue playing, but I think that really just shows you what there is to this game. For Hamilton, you could do worse. Spend that $10 on this next time it goes on sale. Holidays are coming up. I know that I was certainly pumped for politics with this election, and I have definitely enjoyed the last half hour or so, highly recommended. And that really does it. I am Kevin Grubb of GamingCulture.org. This has been an episode of Grubber's Game Box. Please visit my website at GamingCulture.org, a site with essays, videos, and some comics that are all related to the question, how are video games a reflection of society? And today was certainly a great example of games reflecting politics. So with that, that's all. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers!